So if you guys play fantasy league cricket or fantasy cricket, you should listen to our podcast or videos. You'll exactly get which players are going to score. If you go back and see, yesterday said Jos Buttler is going to be the key player, and he was one of the. And I said most of the English players would perform well. So did Liam Livingston and Jos Buttler. It was a good match. But before we get on to the match, our beloved Jinansh's birthday. So please wish him all the wishes for today. Happy birthday, Jinansh, and I
Thank
hope you
you.
have a good year. 14 years ago, on this day, there was an auspicious day where we won the World Cup 2011 with that amazing shot by Dhoni and in our city in Mumbai. And 14 years before that, our Jinansh was born. So it's the very special day for him.
One of the best days of my life like I can ever get. Yes, we won the 2007 World Cup before that, but winning the 2011 World Cup, Sachin's last World Cup, the whole team not winning for themselves but for winning for a certain man called Sachin Tendulkar. He deserved to win that World Cup after the kind of contributions he had given. One of the best days of my life, and I don't think so anything will be able to match that particular day unless and until we win another World Cup on. If it happens to be on 2nd April, I would say that okay.
But
Again, if
yeah,
we
I
win,
think
then I would say
Mumbai,
that okay.
Mumbai gives you the best of these moments, isn't it? Like
Yes, yes. Yuvraj
it's
Singh, the way
amazing
he
to see.
played that.
And even as you spoke about 2007 World Cup, मेरे को याद है कि तभी भी उन्होंने परेड किया था same. They
Yes,
came in that bus, and that picture is so vivid in my mind still.
from the bus when he was saying that normally Mumbai doesn't something like that. He told normally Mumbai doesn't. It's a city which never sleeps. Like it's always hustling, bustling. But today,
Yeah.
since we won the World Cup and we were parading, we bought the whole city to stand. Yes, I mean we won, but that 2011 World Cup, no one can. Sorry,
Yeah.
that was on my birthday also, so no one can. I mean, it happens to be 2007 World Cup, the day which we won, 24th September 2007. That
Mm.
happens to be my younger brother's birthday.
Oh yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
so
Sarin's
so that
birthday.
way,
Yes.
that competition between us goes on, like which World Cup was much better. But now since Rohit
Mm.
Sharma has won the T20 World Cup, so I say no, no, T20 World Cup is also good. That's also good. So
As Rohit Sharma himself says that हमारे लिए तो वही वर्ल्ड कप है वो
Boy World Cup
ग्लोब और तीन डंडी जो दिखती है मेरे को.
2027 South Africa, place he where he started his ICC tournament journey. That's the
Yeah.
place he might end his ICC tournament journey with the
Let's
World Cup.
see. Let's see. That's a topic for discussion in the future. But
In the
today's
future.
match, getting back to today's match, we expected this to happen, like something like this. The toss is very crucial in Chinnaswamy. Clinical performance, right from the toss, they won the toss, and as we discussed yesterday, it's a toss win, bowl first wicket. Anything can be chased here. And when they got to a 169, it was expected that this is going to be not going to be enough on this wicket. They won it convincingly. They could just get two wickets. Bhuvi and Hazelwood could get wickets. What do you think? What do you think that what went wrong for them? Is it their
No,
batting which did
first,
not just click, or it was their bowling which was under par because only Bhuvi and Hazelwood could do something. Otherwise, all the bowlers look off color.
yeah, that answers your question. Like 170 was a tricky target to chase as well. Because
Hmm.
if you see, even in the power play, the score was around 46 for one wicket. Shubman Gill had
46
got
for one. Yeah.
a little over 7,
Hmm.
7.5. The only problem was that they were not able to take those quick wickets. I would not appreciate Sai Sudarshan's knock. We'll come to that later. But with
Yeah.
GT, you have to bring different plans along. You can't have a Krunal Pandya bowling at 100 kilometers per hour. You
Yeah.
can't have that speed kind. I mean, you have to bring in some. We saw how Rashid Khan was smacked when he was also bowling. RCB being RCB, they were not able to understand. I mean, they were Siraj understood the pitch much more better the way he was playing.
He understands the
The
pitch for
right
years.
Obviously, that's the problem with RCB, right? They are the only team which never retains good players. Like they do retain good players, certain players. One player will always be there, constant. So they do retain certain players, but they let go of very good players also. That's the main problem with RCB. But
He's
this
today.
time, he was even effective with the old ball also.
Old ball, yes.
And this, I don't know why did RCB change the ball. Like there was not much due. Even Murli Karthik told on air.
Because they wanted to bowl Hazelwood and Bhuvi.
Find these rules very nonsense. Like if just to remove the due factor, you will play with two balls. I mean, how many? baseless rules has this IPL actually given impacts this.
It's after Rishabh Pant, it's safe to say that the bus for 2026 left for Shubman Gill also.
Yes, I mean, certainly. Like I hear some certain journalists coming out and saying, not coming out and saying, I mean, on their own podcast also or
Yeah,
video that Shuman Gill is the vice captain. I mean, like, what are you saying? You just
mm,
had a discussion when Akshar Patel was announced as the vice captain, saying that Hardik Pandya, there is nothing for Hardik Pandya. Also, they didn't even look at Hardik Pandya. They didn't even look at Shubman Gill. So that's the thing. Like Shuman Gill, last he played in with against Zimbabwe. That's the last T20 I think he
yeah,
played.
yeah, yeah.
After that, he has not played any T20. So it's safe to
No,
say that he's not in the pecking order,
yeah.
and and the way he's
He shouldn't
performing,
be at least. On the merit, if you see, he shouldn't be.
yes, the bus has left for
For
Shubman
Shubman Gill.
Gill and former T20 World Cup champion Rishabh Pant.
I mean, yeah, Shubman Gill, so I never felt was a T20 player because the way he bats is more for the longer format and not for the shorter format.
Certainly,
So for the shorter format, you needs for someone like Abhishek Sharma or Yashasvi Jaiswal or even Samson might be a good short ball player. But and the contrast is with Rishabh Pant. He looked like a very short format
yeah,
player,
that's
but
what.
he performs in only in the long format. So we were talking about the prince and the king. It's. I mean, in my opinion, it's safe to say that young Shubman Gill is nowhere near to the young Virat Kohli because young Virat Kohli, even in IPL, was a different beast altogether in his prime. We are not talking about now. We are talking about 10 years before this, like in 2014 to 2016, those seasons where Virat Kohli was different level. You couldn't have expected anyone else to win an orange cap when it comes to Virat Kohli. But Shubman Gill is in currently the exact age as what Virat Kohli was in those prime
In
of
those
years.
years, yes.
But Shubman Gill is not effective at all. Like the way the kind of effectiveness what Virat Kohli gave, or even if we talk about these all stalwarts, as we talk about Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli or MS Dhoni, none of the young players are as close to them in the effectiveness they had in their time because the effectiveness what all these players, three players had, is it was something different. And to compare anyone with like a prime Virat Kohli or a prime Rohit Sharma or a prime MS Dhoni, it's not justice for them. I don't think he should be compared to Virat Kohli anymore because he's not proving himself. Yeah, we can say that now that he has not matured as a T20 game has matured. Virat Kohli has not matured. He takes his time. He takes his own time. He takes his own sweet time, as we could say. And he needs a partner like a Phil Salt or a Faf du Plessis who can go and go behind the bowlers so that he can play that.
But see today's match. Shuman Gill, Sai Sudarshan, both of them are playing slow now. Shuman Gill got pressurized. He went to hit a shot and he got
Yeah,
out. Now, since he's a captain, what he can do is like he's not playing. Like you can see, Sai Sudarshan is playing slow now. But even
yeah,
I'm playing slow now. Like I, as in Shuman Gill. So,
yeah.
being a captain, what I'll do, I'll tell Sai Sudarshan, you come at number three, let Jos
Mm,
Buttler come up. And then
mm.
you'll see, because of that combination,
True, I
you
agree.
will see you might even see Shuman Gill winning the orange cap. Shuman Gill or Jos Buttler, one of them. Whoever
Yeah,
plays those kind of
yeah.
innings. Even
Mm,
after today's match, Sai Sudarshan got out. They
mm,
finished the match with in the next 5 overs. It was holding them back was this only. They made the only reason why I was saying 170 was a tricky chase because Sai Sudarshan and Gill were opening. That's the
opening.
main reason. If
Yeah.
there were no wickets were fallen and it was 46 for 0, you could
Mm,
have seen it was going to be 92 for in 10 overs. And then you could have seen that the chase is really going until the 19th over and your run rate is gone for a toss,
toss.
your
Yeah,
net run rate.
yeah.
This, because of this combination, they are able to achieve that net run rate thing also.
As we were talking about hard hitting battles and hard hitting batting performances, there's a big hard hitting team coming tomorrow. This is SRH and KKR. They're playing in KKR, so I suppose I doubt how hard hitting they would come at KKR because that ground is not easy to score runs. Definitely not
Turning
easy to
tracks
score
now.
runs.
Now they'll make those Ajinkya Rane want spin pitches, right? That's what
Yeah.
will happen. We'll see what spin will come.
Yeah, so I don't think again. I think SRH is going to lose their another match, third match. I guess they'll lose. My matchups for tomorrow's match, I think it'll be good to see how Deacock and Ajinkya Rahane play tomorrow. I think their top three are going to perform well tomorrow. Venkatesh Iyer might come into the party a little bit, not as much as impactful, but he would contribute in some way. That's what I feel is going to happen with KKR. And yes, I think it's going to be a Nareen or Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narayan.
Yeah.
It's going to be their night tomorrow, but because I feel they are going to make those spin friendly track. They're going to they would want to trap SRH in their spin in their spin. Yeah, it is going to be a KKR win tomorrow again. And that's what I feel. And for SRH, maybe someone like an Ishan Kishan might want to regain his lost form a bit. Like since last two matches he's performed at all nothing. Abhishek Sharma does, if he wants to, he does can play. He can play those good knocks to spinners, good shots to spinners as well. If he wants to, if he stays through that phase of the opening 3-4 overs, if he doesn't get out to Harshit Rana, I think he can play. But I don't think Travis Head is going to perform tomorrow. I don't think he can play
Varun
spin.
Chakravarti. Varun
Yeah,
Chakravarti or
yeah.
Narayan, one of them will.
The way he got him out in the Champions Trophy, similar kind of a dismissal. And I think Ajinkya Rahane would know that, and he would get Varun Chakravarti straight on as Head comes in. So I don't think Head is going to perform much. And we would keep an eye on the impact player which they have, which is Aniket. He is a good player. He plays spin also really really well. So if he comes to the party, I think it's high time Abhinav Manohar comes in, contributes in a certain way. Klassen plays spin well, but middle order batters in Klassen, Abhishek Sharma and Aniket and Manohar should be good for SRH. What do you think?
I feel it won't be Abhishek Sharma or the
Mm,
top three performing. I
mm,
mean, they'll give you a score, like they'll go up to same like 170 odds runs, they'll score 180, 170 on
mm,
a spinning track.
mm.
And it will be your Klassen, Aniket
Yeah.
Verma. So these two will be firing. Abhinav Manohar, another
Mm,
one. So these three. So these three will perform well. I mean, and they'll take your score up to 170. I'm saying Abhishek Sharma won't perform, but as you said, like he needs to stay on the crease. But what would you want? Like him scoring a 20 ball 30 runs, 25 ball 30 runs, or you want him to score like good at a good strike rate? You will want
good
him to
strike rate.
score at a good
Yeah,
strike
good
rate.
strike rate. It's
So
it's the same for everyone.
yeah, so that's the thing. So even if he gets out while hitting, I
Mm.
wouldn't mind, to be
Mind.
honest. If
Mm,
if he gets out while hitting, that's fine. At least he's trying to hit. There is no
yeah.
game awareness for openers. You have to go and hit. You get out, you get out. Your game awareness people are there in the middle order. That's the same ideology with what Travis Head plays, with what
Mm,
Rohit Sharma plays, and it has
mm,
given them success. For Travis Head, it has given them success even in tests. So I would want him to play with that same ideology, and I would
mm.
not want people to criticize him for his knock. It's fine.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a spinning track. So I think Zishan, Zampa, and Rahul Chahar. If I don't think he's going to play, but Adam Zampa and Zishan would be good to look
Yes,
out for them because it's going to be Kolkata. So yeah, that's what our predictions is going to be. Jinansh, but who do you think is going to win the match?
I think it'll be KKR. KKR will win the match,
Okay. Yeah.
and
So
Ajinkya Rahane will perform quite good.
we all hope for a good match. As we keep saying in all the videos, it's a subpar series in terms of fielding. Even today, dollies were dropped.
Yes,
Literally, dollies were dropped. Even by players like Jos Buttler dropping catches in the first over of the match.
stumping miss.
Stumping miss. I mean, I was watching Hindi commentary for that while, and I heard Navjot Singh Sidhu saying, "इतने में तो MS Dhoni दो बार stumping करते थे." And that was so
That's
good.
what. But just see how Jos Buttler is playing on the same Indian pitches and how
Yeah.
he was playing 3 months back.
But because
And
he's playing at number three, that's what
that's
the
the thing. That's the thing. Why? What were England doing? Playing him at number four, number five, not even
yeah.
number four, number five. Play him at number three. He's your player at number three. He's such a good player. Just because
But
he,
he was the captain. He could have batted at number three. He
but
didn't wanted
the
to.
captain got dropped also, na later on. So management had some say in that. The toss also which he was taking out, calling
Yeah.
the kind of toss decisions he was taking. Like even we thought that they were preparing for the worst case for Champions
Mm.
Trophy, but still
Mm.
it was the management who was making him do right.
So that was our take on today's match and our predictions on tomorrow's match as well. If you're benefiting in your Dream 11 or whatever teams and listening to us, please tell us in the comment section that when we are right. Obviously, when we are wrong, you can tell us that too. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe, and please join us for the next match as well. Thank you. Bye bye.